Oh, hey, how are you guys? I got my coffee ready. I'm so excited to tell you this little story. It's kind of a surprise to some, not to everybody, but I bought a house in Pebblecreek. I'm here in my cute little kitchen, and I'm going to give you a tour of the house in a few minutes here, but I wanted to tell you how the whole thing happened. Now, you guys know I have another house in Scottsdale, which I still live in for now, but I had been kind of thinking about an investment property in a 55 plus community. So like you guys, I have been scoping out all of the listings. What I found in my research was that snowbird rentals have a very high premium for rent because everybody wants to be here in the winter. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna find a property eventually and I'm going to buy it with an eye towards moving in the future. So one day I'm looking at the listing and up pops this little house. And I say little, it's not that little, it's 1,706 square feet. Don't forget the 6. But I instantly knew it was the one for me. Now, snowbird rentals in the winter go for a premium. Then there are people who want to come in the summer and other seasons just to see if they like a community or flat out like Arizona. My parents, as you guys know, moved here in the summer so they could see if they could tolerate the heat. 11 years later, they're still loving it here. So there's your answer. But this property, to me, on paper, looked to be a really good investment as a rental property, and it's already proved that. I'll talk more about that in a minute. So like I said, when I walked into this home, I just knew it is perfect size for me. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, plus an office. The same thing you guys are all looking for, and a nice kitchen and a beautiful lot that you'll see here in a few minutes. So when I started running the numbers worked great for me and what I could receive back in rental income. Now, the reason it took me a few months to tell you guys about this is one of my YouTube friends who bought a house in Victory at Verrado, they were living here while they built their house. So keep that in mind if you think you need to build. Either this rental might be open or we can find you others. But there are good possibilities for investment income for me. And then at some point, I think I'll probably move in here. So before all of my friends in other communities get upset and think I'm playing favorites, I'm not. This is the house that came up. I looked at multiple communities when I was doing my research, and this is the house that came available at the right time. And then there were some other factors that made it attractive to me. But, you know, like you guys, I like Victory at Verrado for all of the beautiful hiking trails and the mountain. You've got Tiger Mountain there, which is beautiful. I like Saddlebrook Ranch because it's kind of off on its own and it's a little cooler down there. So I am still looking down there. If I find something great, maybe I'll get rid of this house and get a different one down there. I looked at multiple communities. I went to the Villages last year, you guys, thinking I might buy something there, and that's a hard no. Watch my Villages videos and you'll know why. But Pebblecreek is just one of my favorite places, and now this little house is just my favorite little home. And as we go through the rooms, you're going to see why. But I'm very, very happy with my purchase. It is already rented. Right now it's September and it's empty because I wanted to spend time here. Then I've got it rented October until end of December to somebody from Airbnb. And then after that, from January through the end of April, I've got somebody who's already paid me in full in advance. So you can see there's very, very high demand. If you'd like to know how I found these tenants, reach out to me and I'll give you kind of the skinny on how you do that. It was not hard, let me tell you. The hard thing was sorting through all of the people that wanted to rent it. That was a full-time job for a few days. But if you're thinking of making an investment in this kind of property or community, I know the ropes and I can tell you how to do it. So you might be wondering, how did I make it look this nice? Well, what I did was I called my friends Kelly and Jillian at Turnkey B&B Design. Come in and take a look here and see what they've done. They furnish rentals, Airbnbs. Now, Jillian Cash used to own a staging company that I used to stage my listings. And then she started Turnkey B&B Design. I said nothing more than, I like blue. And she made it happen. They came in, they furnished it, they set it up right down to the coffee pots. I really had to do nothing. It was set it and forget it. So if you think you want to buy a rental, or if you're building a new home and you just want to jazz it up and you're like me and you have no gift for picking things out, these guys are amazing. I've seen the work they've done in a lot of our clients' homes, and it's crazy how beautiful those homes look. We'll probably do a tour of one in an upcoming video here. But they did a great job for me, and I'm very thankful. I mean, they hung the pictures up and everything. I did nothing, and I walked in and said, oh my gosh, this is a wow. So let's take a look at the bathroom. We're in the master, if you haven't figured that out. But nice little bathroom here. You've got his and her sinks, one for my imaginary husband. Big shower. There's a really nice closet, and of course a little water closet, but plenty for my needs and for most couples. This is right-sized and really a perfect floor plan. So this house, you guys, was built in about 2008, so slightly older, not too old. But I like this kitchen. Now, I probably, if I'm living here, would add some knobs, but it's got nice granite. They had put all new appliances in here, so new fridge, new electric range and oven, and a nice dining room. When I move in, I have a table this size, so that will fit perfectly for me. There's a space here for sitting at the bar if you want to have your coffee or, read in the morning, read your news on your iPad. I think this kitchen is more than adequate. It's got a good pantry space and really a good value. So this is my little patio. I've got some furniture here, and I'm adding a barbecue grill probably in the next few days. Even though I don't barbecue, but the people who stay here probably will want to. But I love this outdoor living space. If I lived here full time, I'd have a TV on this patio, which I think would be great. But it's really a nice space for sit with your morning coffee at night, have a cocktail, just chat. I've got a gas fire pit table here. There is, because this is a corner lot, a huge outdoor space to give me separation between my neighbors, and I love that. There's a fountain. There are extensive plantings here, probably a little too much for me because it's expensive for me to maintain, but if I planned the landscaping, I might not have added this much, but gosh, it sure is pretty. You guys might be wondering, how much is this house? Well, I paid $490,000. It was an estate property, meaning the lady had passed away. And so I didn't get a smoking deal, but I think I got a really good house at a really good price. And I am excited about moving in here in the future. In fact, my sister and I were joking about that the other day, how we're going to live on a cruise ship most of the time, and then we'll spend the rest of our time here at Pebblecreek. We haven't told her husband about that yet, so let's keep that kind of quiet in case he finds out he's going to be living on a cruise ship with us part-time. He might want to get his own cabin, I think. But I think this home is perfect size for somebody who wants to live a lifestyle like that. Maybe you don't want to be in Arizona all year round. Maybe you want to buy a house in another city or an RV or a boat or, an apartment in Florence, Italy. Who knows? Everybody's got a different plan. But having a home about this size makes it easy to still live a really, really big life in a community like Pebblecreek, but also be able to achieve your other goals and dreams as well. So if that's you, we should talk about this and other options because, again, all of the communities have them. I chose Pebblecreek for various reasons we've already talked about. But I think we could find something for you that would achieve the very same goal that I achieved here. Gotta shut the door here. I forgot to ask you guys, what do you think about these glasses? These are a tinier Harry Potter-ish version. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I think my kids will like these better than the last Mr. Magoo glasses, and I think they fit my face a little better than those big ones, but you guys told me the last time you didn't like those other glasses, so I'm working hard to find something that you guys approve of, and they feel good to me, so let me know in the comments. But anyway, this little house is perfect for me and my needs. I can live here soon, and then my sister and Todd, he doesn't know it yet, but he's going to be having fun with me. We can all hang out together. I can see all of you who have moved to Pebblecreek already. I got quite a collection of people here that I adore. And so I would like to be close to them. But then I also need a house in Victory and Saddlebrook and Robeson Ranch. So many of you have worked with my team and I wish I could spend time with everybody. So I'll just start buying houses. Ha. But I think if you want to move to a 55 plus community, this is a really good example of what you can get for around the $500,000 point and be quite happy, have a really big life in the community, and a really nice life inside your home. So if this looks and feels like you, please give me a call at the number below on the screen, and let's have a chat about what your wants and needs are and see how we can make your 55 plus dreams come true. I'm looking forward to talking to you very soon.